But our country's dependence on foreign oil could soon lessen if the efforts of some prominent Oklahomans prove successful.
It takes a lot of fuel to keep the big wheels rolling on long-haul trucks, and it's not cheap, which is why filling up this semi with compressed natural gas is such a big deal.
This is great for the state of Oklahoma because this truly is a game-changer moment for our state.
Governor Mary Fallin, along with other state officials, gathered at this Love's Travel stop to mark the opening of the company's first fast fuel station that will enable heavy-duty trucks to fill her up on natural gas.
This particular truck here that is being fueled with CNG, their fuel costs will be half of what it's going to be if you were to be putting in diesel into powering this vehicle. So that's a great savings for businesses. It's a great savings for our state when we utilize state CNG vehicles. And it truly is a game changer moment. It's starting right here in Oklahoma.
But it's a game that could be a long one. The changeover to compressed natural gas has been slow. Yet CNG proponents like Tom Love say if America could affordably manufacture natural gas trucks and then build enough fueling stations to keep them on the road, the economy could shave billions of dollars a year off our imported fuel bill.
It would seem to be a no-brainer, wouldn't it? It would be a lot more simple to build the refueling infrastructure for the heavy truck industry than it would be for cars.
That's because a typical semi-trailer truck can guzzle 20,000 gallons of diesel annually, which is the equivalent fuel use of 40 cars. And by focusing on long-haul trucks, it doesn't require building nearly as many new fueling stations as switching America's roughly 240 million cars and light trucks to something other than oil.
For CNG, for compressed natural gas, you can't deliver it to the station in a truck like this. It's got to come in via natural gas pipeline. But the overall cost at the end of the day, it's beginning to look like it's going to be about 50% cost savings, which is big, which is huge.
But ultimately, the true success of compressed natural gas may just come down to numbers. Today, premium unleaded is at $3.75, diesel at $3.94, but compressed natural gas, it's $1.89.
Which could turn into a significant savings for taxpayers. 22 governors have put their combined support behind a bipartisan initiative to encourage automakers to invest and develop more alternative fuel vehicles.
To purchase the CNG cars and trucks for themselves.
Speaking to energy executives at the Cox Convention Center, Governor Fallin unveiled a plan to convert cars and trucks in state vehicle fleets to compressed natural gas.
By being able to issue a large purchasing agreement with various states to transition our state cars or state fleets used by government to CNG vehicles will help encourage infrastructure like Love's Country Stores, being able to put in quick fuel stations for CNG, compressed natural gas, which does many things. First of all, it helps our commercial trucking industry, which is a large consumer of diesel and certainly gasoline throughout our nation. It helps with our environment because it helps provide a cleaner form of energy into the environment, which helps us with clean air attainment as it relates to the federal government and the EPA itself. And of course, for our state cars that we use converting to CNG, it'll also help save taxpayers money.
Creating a demand that will hopefully solve what has been a chicken or egg dilemma. Which comes first, demand for CNG vehicles or the infrastructure to support them?
But like most roads to an alternative energy future, this one does have its own share of potholes. Trucks configured to burn natural gas cost more than trucks that run on diesel. And for years, environmentalists have lobbied for taxpayer subsidies for natural gas cars and trucks, arguing that the domestic fuel burns cleaner than gasoline or diesel. Meanwhile, Oklahoma oilman T. Boone Pickens also has made his own push for Washington to get behind a subsidized shift into CNG. But so far, both groups have been largely unsuccessful, despite the fact that recent discoveries from Pennsylvania all the way down to Texas means our country is literally awash in this domestic fuel. So it may well be up to the 22-state coalition that Governor Fallin has spearheaded for CNG to find its way into our fuel tanks. Now, if you'd like to learn more about CNG's potential impact on our economy, just head to okhorizon.com and click on our value-added section of the website, where I sit down with Mr. Pickens to talk about his energy plan.